Hello there, Pisces. It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your mid-May tarot reading. This is a general reading, and it's good from now until mid-June. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. All of those things help to get my message out to more people, and I really do appreciate all of your support. So let's get into your reading. What do we have here? Moth Spirit, surrender now. A lovely energy of, of understanding that sometimes what we have to do is give it up to spirit, give it up to the universe. Know that we have done our best in a certain situation, even if we're not even if the situation isn't where we want it to be. So this could be a relationship. This could be a job situation. This could be a new business that you're trying to start. It's understanding that you have done everything that you can do to, I don't want to use the word fix, but that's the energy I'm getting. Kind of like something, you put a lot of time and energy into something, but it hasn't worked out the way that you want it to work out. And Spirit is coming in to say, it's okay. We have your back, Pisces. We're going to help this situation to find a better solution for you, right? To take it to a level that you're more happy with. But at this time, there's really nothing for you to do. Really interesting energy there. I love it. It's lots of red, lots of orange. The red is the root chakra, getting kind of grounded in the idea of understanding that, your job right now is to hold space for this situation. But you don't have to take action on it at this time. Yeah, to the sea. There's just this energy of allowing it to grow, to prosper in its own time, knowing that the divine is working behind the scenes for this to come into fruition in a way that you will be, I want to say, happier with. It's just a situation that's kind of like bringing you some sadness, like a relationship where you may not necessarily be in conflict, but at the same time, it's not progressing the way that you want it to. Or it could be a job situation that's just not growing the way you want it to. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. So full moons are about things coming to an end. Seeds that we have planted come into harvest. And part of this journey is realizing that it's time for you to show the world the real you. I feel like one of the underlying issues or lessons in the situation is you stepping into your own truth and understanding that's really all you can do, right? You can't convince somebody else to feel the same way you do. You can't, make somebody to see something in your same perspective. It's this energy of understanding that you have gone as far as you can in trying to heal this situation or have it progress a way that you would like for it to progress. And now it's about understanding that all you can do is step into your own spirit, your own truth. Because I get the sense that if you were to take any more action on it, you would be taking action in order to please this person or situation. But that action would also be taking you away from your true, authentic self. And you've been on this journey of finding your true, authentic self. And I say that because of your past readings, especially the last 3 or 4 months, really focusing on stepping into your own truth. And now it's this energy of, yes, I can't drag this person along with me, or I can't drag this situation along with me. Almost like I have to let it go and let it go on its own path for some time so that I can step into my truth. So let's go to the tarot and see what we have here. Yes. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. I think for a lot of you, this is something that you really have been working on for some time. And it could be even in your work or career sector, something that you have been trying to grow for some time. It could be a new line of work, a new creative project, something that is helping to bring in healing for you. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Look at this, finding this love for yourself by putting yourself into your work. And the Empress energy, I just want to say the Empress energy allows things to grow, to nurture the way that they need to. She knows that she has to plant the seeds or plant and take care of, nurture. She has the baby there, right? Understanding that her energy goes into germinating and allowing things to grow, to nurturing things to grow. But that's a more of a softer energy than like divine masculine, where, you're taking lots of action. Understanding that this is growing, but it's growing naturally. So your present energy here is the Ace of Wands, getting a new inspiration, understanding that it's time for you to go in a new direction, getting inspired, motivated, understanding, okay, I can't stay on this same path. I have to go in a different direction because I feel like there's this person, situation, it could be a group of people, you just cannot, they're not seeing eye to eye with you about a certain situation. And so it's kind of like, okay, I can't do anything else about it. I've got to go on my own path. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, gaining your independence, your freedom. Wow. Chariot. I feel like you are, there's this energy of wanting to gain your independence and freedom, perhaps from a situation, a romantic situation or a business partner situation. But the Two of Cups is also about coming into this essence of, okay, I'm inspired to start nurturing myself. This is taking action. I'm taking action on nurturing myself. I'm making choices that are good for me, for my own financial independence, for my own independence and freedom from other people, other people's thinking, right? It's about, okay, I know that I can take care of myself and I'm ready to go do it. The Nine of Pentacles is one of the best cards because it really is about having your own financial security, stability, so that you know you can go in the direction that you want to go in and that you're going to be fine. Like knowing you don't have to rely on another partner in order to be financially stable and secure, emotionally stable and secure, right? Yeah, you're going in a new direction. You're being inspired. You're being called. I really feel like for a lot of you, this is almost like a spiritual calling, being called to go in a new direction because you know that you're at the end of a line, in whatever this situation is. So your obstacle is the Six of Cups, right? Looking at this situation and having these fond memories, sometimes when we have to say goodbye to a certain situation or relationship, what happens is all of a sudden we can, only think about the sweet moments. But it's kind of, they're saying saying something about it's good to have, like an audience or a group of people wanting more, right? There's this energy of you're leaving on good terms, to leave on good terms, to leave with sweet memories, but also at the same time understanding it is time for you to go in a new direction. So before you get to the point where you're gnashing teeth and at each other's throat and there's a lot of conflict, it's about taking, understanding, okay, this isn't going to go any further. I've got to go in a new direction, but I want to go and still have these sweet memories. Feeling like you're not abandoning a situation or being abandoned, feeling as if you are leaving, saying, I wish you well. And they're saying to you, Pisces, I wish you well. Really nice. Knowing that you could still call this group of people up or something and go out to lunch or whatever. It's like you're not severing the relationship, whatever kind of relationship it is, you're not severing it. You're just saying, there's another direction that I want to go in. And trying to doing it out of love and compassion. Yeah. Yeah. This is part of your journey of healing, of going within, of finding, victory and taking action, of moving in a new direction. With the Page of Swords, there's a little bit of this energy of, if you are already separated from this person or this situation, you could be a little bit like keeping an eye on them, hey, how's it going? What are they up to? Or they could be doing that to you, Pisces. There's an energy of, I don't want to completely lose touch with you. Yeah, really interesting. Okay, so let's go to your advice, because your advice is the Page of Pentacles. Look, you're at the Ace of Wands here, getting inspired to go in a new direction. And now your advice, okay, is you're inspired. So now it's time to plant the seed. Remember, you have the Empress energy here. It's about planting seeds and nurturing them, knowing that things are not going to come into harvest right off the bat, knowing that this is going to take a little time to grow. A baby takes 9 months to grow, right? Your business, a new relationship. If you're moving to a new city, it's going to take time to get acclimated, to meet new friends, to learn the city, to understand if it's a new culture or a new country. It's about learning and understanding. Okay, this is going to take some time, but the cool thing is that it's going to bring in so much abundance for you down the line. Whether that abundance is, there's a lot of cups here. So it could be new love, or I really feel like for some of you, especially with the Empress energy here, trying to build a life of your own, trying to build a business of your own, where you can create, where you can be who it is that you want to be. Because the Empress is, very confident in who she is and what she is creating. She understands that, she doesn't have to convince anybody else that what she's creating is amazing, because she knows that it's amazing. And she knows that the people that are going to appreciate what she is creating or putting out into the world, those people will find her. Really interesting that you have the Page of Pentacles here, because it is about your advice here is clear. Plant the seeds, whatever it is. It's time to plant the seeds, to nurture the seeds, and then to surrender how long it will take for this to grow. To know, just to absolutely know in your heart that it will grow. Yeah. Really nice. Temperance. Having patience, once again, tempering that energy of wanting something to happen overnight, right? We have the World card and the Queen of Wands. Ending one world so that you can step into a world of, once again, the Queen of Wands is this energy very much, she's like a junior empress. This energy of being really creative and confident, understanding that sometimes you do have to close the door on something that, you still do enjoy or love, or, it's not bad, right? It's this energy of that's not bad, but your heart, your soul is calling you to go and create something in a new place or with new people. This is going to take time. That message keeps coming out. So Pisces, I feel like, if you're concerned about your finances, how quickly this is going to come in, I feel like one of the lessons you're learning on this path with this new adventure that you're doing is it's about surrendering, holding that a truth, that honesty, that knowing in your heart that this is going to work out, but you don't know exactly when. Surrendering the when it is going to happen. Surrendering how it's going to happen. Just trusting in the universe that this is going to happen. But I feel like it is part of your journey, is to learn this lesson of trusting the universe, of allowing things to grow in their own divine time and not pushing to make something work. We have the strength card. I think for some of you, this will take a lot of strength to see this to the end, but it is definitely going to be worth it. Sometimes that is the hardest thing, is holding in your heart the knowing that something will work out for your best good if you can just keep on, believing and holding positive energy for it and just staying on your course. Yeah, a strength card again, judgment. Wow, Knight of Swords, temperance again. You see, this is just such an energy of, lots of wands energy here. So that's Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, but having the strength to not listen to the judgments of other people, to not overly judge yourself or this situation, to really surrender, to allow this to grow the way it's going to grow. I feel like Spirit's bringing you this message because there's a lot that may need to be aligned in the unknowings, right? Because Spirit has to work sometimes behind the scenes in order for things to come onto our path. And it's almost as if you're getting this message to let you know things are going to work out. You are going to get what it is that you're determined to get, but it's about tempering your determination of pushing, right? And allowing this to grow. It does not mean that you don't continue working on it. It does not mean that you don't use your law of attraction, your manifesting skills in order to help bring this into fruition. It is about staying positive. It is about knowing in your own heart that this is going to happen for you, whether this is a relationship or a business or a new, move. I feel like some of you might be moving. It's just really having the strength to not overly judge the situation, of just trusting that your spirit guides, your angels are working behind the scenes. They allow them to be the ones that are determined for this to come into fruition for you. Really lovely energy here. And yet at the same time, Pisces, I can feel you're almost like a little bit of frustration, I guess, anxiety. I think it's more like anxiety about whether or not this is going to work out. Because I feel, once again, the thing here is that you have left a situation that you still have fond memories about. So at times you may be feeling like, oh, I think I want to go back to that because that was not bad, right? But there is some reason why you left. There's something. It's your why. And so try to keep that in your mind. Let that be your factor in order to keep on moving forward. But there's lots of lovely energy here. From whom can I release my judgment right now? And remember, we have this judgment card, right? So let's read this. Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It blinds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. Being grateful is surrendering, being grateful for what you have, being grateful for all the progress that you are making, even if it's coming in slowly. Just keeping your heart open to the progress that you are making. And not being overly judgmental or critical about the progress that you're making, especially for yourself. Especially if you are transforming or trying to go in a new direction. A lot of times that takes a lot of strength, courage, fortitude, right? But Spirit is saying you have it. You're going to be successful in this. All you have to do is believe and stay in that positive energy. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth, right? I am loved, I am whole, I am limitless, and so are they. Show the world what does it say? The real you. See, stepping into your truth, knowing that you are on the right path. I feel like for some of you, you may be, when things aren't happening fast enough, I've been there, you're like, well, am I on the right path? I really feel like a lot of times you will know when you're not on the right path, right? That's when you have the tower moments. But if things are at least slowly progressing, you are on the right path. One of the other things that they said to me is listen or watch out for numbers, angel numbers. And, a lot of times you can just like do an internet search for a number that you're seeing quite often. That will help you to understand the angel messages the universe is trying to bring in for you. So that a lot of times, for me especially, it's very reaffirming. It gives you that motivation, that inspiration that yes, you are on the right path, and just to keep on going. And a lot of times too, you may get a message about how to tweak something a little bit. So look for that. Any repeating numbers, double numbers, significant numbers that you might see or have repeating. Just, do a search on that and find the message that is kind of like working for you. And Pisces, I do personal readings, so if you're interested in that, the link is in the description box below. Okay, let's get a final message for you. Wow. Okay. They are popping. There we go. The hero of your cosmic journey. I'm not sure. I think you had this for your weekly reading. Yeah, you are definitely on a hero's journey. You are going out in a new direction. You are having to leave perhaps people, situations, jobs, relationships that you do love having in your life. You're having to leave them or leave these situations in order to go in a new way, to learn something new about yourself, about relationships, about the world, about your work, about your soul's purpose, right? And it's kind of like understanding that hero's journey takes you out to learn these lessons, but then brings you back to the beginning with more wisdom, with more knowledge. And so it's about understanding that at some point you are going to return home, whatever that might mean for you in this situation, but you're going to be a wiser person because of it. It does not necessarily mean that you're going to return back to the same relationship or job or anything like that, but you will be able to come back around to where you started and see the bigger picture, see the lessons that you learned, see how they are playing out in your soul's journey. Well, very interesting, Pisces. I love this energy. Yeah, just you're doing good. You're doing good. Just stay the course. I would say that. Stay the course. All right, Pisces. I wish you so much love and light in this situation. Please be gentle and kind with yourself as you're going through this, especially if you're feeling a little bit judgmental of yourself, feeling as if you need to be making more progress than you are. Your job right now is to surrender and allow your spirit guides and angels to do their magic behind the scenes so that things can come into fruition for you. All right, I'll leave it there. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.